You can't copy Warren Buffett. He has a private phone call that he could just phone up Google and say, hey, I want to buy your shares at this price. And Google says, yeah, sure, Warren, we're going to give you shares at this price. He gets a special price. He gets a special phone call. We don't have that. And his time horizon is forever. The guy's 95 years old. Like, let's face it, he probably doesn't have that long left. Unfortunately, he's a living legend in the investment world. But he can live through a 50% drop without blinking. It doesn't matter to him. 50% off 30 billion is down 15 billion temporarily. You can't follow his investment portfolio, but you can use that information to your advantage. That's what I've done most of my career. I'm playing a much smaller game than Warren Buffett, obviously, and I know it, but understanding what the big players are doing gives me an advantage. So what's the advantage? Well, go look at what's actually in your portfolio right now. Specifically, if you're holding an index fund. If you got an S&P tracker in your pension or in your retirement account, your 401k, whatever, and most of you do, by the way, you're not diversified. You think you own 500 companies because it's the S&P 500, but Apple is worth 4.9 trillion, Nvidia 4.8, Google 4.1, Microsoft 2.9. You might even have exposure to SpaceX at this point, which is down 44%. I mean, what a scam that was, allegedly. But yeah, 8 to 10 companies make up over 30 trillion of a $71 trillion index. And they are all spending hundreds of billions a year in an arms race that no one wanted to enter, where the outcome is uncertain. And it's looking more and more like they probably won't make money from AI. This is where your pension is sat right now. Me, I don't own Google. I'm not sat here telling you to buy Google because Warren Buffett's buying it. I'm not doing that. What I'm doing is what I always do, which is I'm being boring. I'm 30% gold and silver right now. I've got 40% cash just because I want to buy more gold and silver and a few stocks. As far as stocks, I've only got defensive stuff and I'm just sat there waiting. The one action Buffett has taken for 14 quarters straight is de-risking for the most part. He's got $397 billion sat in government bonds getting paid about 4% to do absolutely nothing. It's boring until it's the only reason you've still got any money. Instead of being heavy in bonds, I'm heavy in gold and silver, and that's worked out pretty well for me. And a lot of people would call that boring, but I don't think it's boring. And like I've said, I hold 40% cash right now, but that's just because I'm looking to buy more gold, silver, and a select few stocks. When it comes to stocks, I barely hold anything in the US anymore. I just don't trust the AI bubble is going to keep growing at the pace that it is. And you might say I'm dumb for that, but I rode the AI bubble from 2022 through to late 2025, and I made my money. I'm not interested in eking every little percentage point out of the AI run, because in my experience, when the day comes that the AI bubble pops, you're gonna wish you had gotten out a year earlier. And one thing that Buffett said that stuck with me, he said, it's tougher to find value when everybody is preferring gambling. By the way, I put together a free retirement guide, how to retire before 2036, 6 steps, everything I'd do if I was starting again at 40 with nothing. No hype, no nonsense. It's free to grab. There's a link below. Check it out.